are not on Sherelle's birth certificate.
No, I didn't sign it. I don't do birth certificates.
But another man's name is.
Well, that's
Miss Point.
makes me want to just clench my pearls now, cause I don't see how that could be. I mean, how was he even at the hospital when I was there named? I guess she had like a revolving door going or something.
Miss Points,
Yes, Your Honor.
you testified that Mr. Rowan's name was on the birth certificate. So now you've lied to Mr. Rowan, you've lied to your daughter, and you set up in this court and lied to me. His name is not on that birth certificate. Do you know whose name is on there?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know who signed it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this the other man that you would get mad and tell your daughter she looked like?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've known all these years, for 29 years, that this other man's name was on her birth certificate?
Yes, I did.
So when Mr. Rowan left, the other man came up to the
Yes,
hospital
Your Honor.
and then signed the birth certificate?
Yes, Your Honor.
So did he believe he was the father? Why did he sign the birth certificate? He believed he was the father?
Yes, he did.
And Mr. Rowan's been taking care of Sherelle.
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on, let the truth
Yes,
come out
yes,
now.
Your
We're here,
Honor.
we're here now, we're here. At the time he signed the birth certificate, did you really have a question as to whether or not Mr. Rowan was the father or this other man, or did you know this other man was the father?
I knew the other man was the father. I just didn't want him to be.
Now you're being honest.
Yes, I am.
Sherelle, I know hearing this testimony is difficult, but how does it make you feel to hear your mother finally tell the truth?
Out of 29 years, like I'm sad.
I know it makes you sad, honey.
Because she been lying this whole time.
Don't cry, boo-boo. It's all right. It takes more to be a dad than just donating sperm. Like I said, you gotta do that.
It hurts you to know your mother has known who your father is all your life, but has not told you just the truth.
I wanted the truth. But now that she told the truth, we can all start over.
But since we're here and we're telling the truth is that during the window of conception, one of the reasons why you believe yourself to be a possibility, Mr. Rowan, is because, in fact, you could be a possibility based upon her testimony. That she was basically having sex with this other man and you at the very same time. So although she truly believes this other man is Sherelle's father, the DNA has not spoken yet.
That shit is crazy.
This right here is sad because the people who suffers the most in these situations are always the children. The thing about women like this, they ain't got no shame and they are very selfish. She been lying to her daughter her entire life. And she knew from day one who the father was all along. Fellas, here's the thing about a bird, right? A bird will go mess with the player. Let the player come in her. But if she's also talking to a good man, like a nice guy, if she thinks he's going to make a better father financially and things like that, she's going to pin that baby on that man, knowing who the actual father is. And she don't care how it's going to affect her child, bro. That's how grimy these types of women are. They will lie to their child. Like, you know how cold-blooded you got to be to look at your baby every day and lie to her? Keep telling y'all, bro. Women like this, fellas, you got to keep far away from these types of women, bro, because they possess a very dark energy, fam. And anybody who comes around them will end up in a bad situation. Think about the person who signed the birth certificate. Think about that man. Think about what he's going through. Fellas, be wise out here, bro.
You know me, I would have been fucked the shape, bro. I probably would have fucked the cameraman too. I probably would have let him run the train on me, but because I don't know, I already went through all that shit, so now that I'm older, it's like, what did I get out of getting a train run on me? Nothing at all. So I really wouldn't do, I mean, it was fun, it was a vibe, but it's just like, I'm grown now. So it's like, I'm grown now, I'm more confident, I got my own money, like, I don't really need to fuck a nigga no more. I think back then, I was insecure, I was horny too, but like, I was very insecure, and I used niggas as a way to, I use fucking niggas as like a stat, like, oh, I fucked him, I must be cute, you feel me, like, oh, you wanna fuck me? But now that I just know I'm a bad bitch, I really don't be fucking niggas for real, right? And that's why people be thinking I be lying about having a lot of bodies, because I just don't go fucking every nigga I meet. Like, no, I have 100 bodies. Well, I really don't know how many bodies I got, y'all. Like, dead ass. Last time I counted was 88. But y'all know I caught a couple bodies on my baby.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
This is what growth look like to a bird. After 88 bodies, now she's not letting any and everybody clap. Now she's probably going to be celibate. Now she's probably going to be looking for a sucker. Think about that, bro. After everybody ran a train on this chick, dogged her out, busting her face, do any freaky shit that they imagine to this chick, now she's going to want you to treat her like a lady. She's going to want you to take her on dates. She's going to want you to open the car door for her. All of a sudden, she's going to want a sucker to give her the things that she never had. Fellas, it don't pay to be a sucker for love, man. And this is why I keep saying you can't save a woman like this. A woman like this is way too far gone. She don't need a man. She needs therapy. That's the only hope for a chick like this. Other than that, bro, you will be the one fool to try to save a woman like this, man. Sad.
You was about to fight Trey Songz. Trey Songz was on some weird shit with you one time. And I heard niggas told me that was there. That Bud was like, am I about to have to set it on this dude?
Yeah, me and Trey Songz got into it because I'm over here warming up. It's halftime. I'm shooting the ball. And this dude just come over there and like bet 100. I'm like, what? He like bet 100. Bet 100 on what? He like shot for shot, bet 100. So I'm like, so I make it, you give me 100? He like, yeah. But if I make it, we even. So I'm like, oh, all right. So I shoot, I make it, boom. He shot, he missed, bam. I said, so you got me 100? And he was like, bet back. I'm like, all right. So I shot, I make it. He shot, he make it. So I'm like, you still owe me 100?
Yeah.
And so he like, no, we even. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm like, dude, you owe me 100. So I'm laughing and shit.
Oh.
ATL, the dark skinned one with the braids. He come over there. He in the middle of us. He like, man, do you know who that is? And he like, man, I don't care who he is. I don't care if he was a world champion.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, man, I'll take you in the back and make you cry, like make you scream, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? And 50 come over there like, whoa.
Yeah.
He like, hold up, man. What is you doing? T, don't fuck up the bag on this nigga. Don't fuck up the bag. Say, man, you better go over there and start singing to somebody.
So 50 went ahead and confirmed the story. He said, my God, this is true. I said, Trey, you want to fight Bud? The nigga, the pound for pound best fighter in the world. What the fuck wrong with you, gang? Trey was really tripping over that girl. Apparently, this is the girl, and 50 said, she fine. Hey, look, fellas, when you're dealing with a man like this, it's best to fall back, bro. A man who is willing to fight the pound for pound best fighter in the world over some pussy is a crash dummy. Dudes like that is best to just leave those dudes alone. Because Trey Songz obviously don't give a fuck about his life. He care about pussy more than his life. That's crazy. Look, somebody in the comments said Bud would have unalived that boy. Look at this. Somebody else said Bud definitely would have folded Trey, but the girl is pretty as hell. Damn, son. So y'all willing to crash out over Shorty because she's pretty? Y'all dudes be tripping. So this is kind of crazy, man. But fellas, the bottom line is this, man. Don't go out like this over some pussy, because here's what's going to happen. After you either end up in jail or end up 6 feet under, she's going to be smashing a new nigga. Think about that. After you going all crazy and trying to fight over this chick, and if you're going to fight someone like Bud, who is a trained killer, every day he wakes up and trained to kill. So if you're willing to fight a dude like that, you don't give a damn about your life, bro. And fellas, guys like that are suckers, and it's best to leave a sucker in a sucker's place, man. This right here is wild.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.